I chose civil engineering for my career profile. I'm going to start off by trying to put civil engineering into perspective. Just think to yourselves how you got to class today. You probably woke up in your dorms, walked to class, maybe went to lunch at the dining hall, went to a few classes, and now you're here. Just think about all the buildings you were in, the roads you walked along to get to classes, the train on Elkton Road, all the buildings on campus. Even think about the construction that is going on campus right now. The ice lab for engineers is towards its last stages of construction. The roadwork on Elkton Road took almost the whole first semester and is now wrapping up. And the renovations to the Little Bob are about in the middle phase and should be done by next year. All of these great things are possible because of civil engineers. It is amazing how much they affect the world that we live in. Every day we are affected by structures made by civil engineers. Civil engineers design and supervise large construction projects. They also analyze survey reports, test building materials, and take into consideration costs, government regulations, and environmental hazards. Civil engineers must combine all the skills they have and work in teams to complete projects. These projects can range from buildings to airports to dams. There are many disciplines in civil engineering. A few of them are construction, environmental, geotechnical, material, structural, transportation, urban planning, and water resources. To become a civil engineer, you must complete 4 years of college and receive a bachelor's degree. Some classes that you must take are math, statistics, mechanics, fluid dynamics, and many more math and science classes. These classes include in-class work and field work. If you want to be in a supervisor position, then you must receive a master's degree. If math and science interest you and you excel in these subjects, I highly suggest this job for you. Some skills that are required are mathematical skills, complex problem-solving skills, decision-making skills, leadership skills, project management, and writing skills. If you possess some of these skills, I suggest considering this job for your future, especially if you have above-average math and problem-solving skills. Another essential skill to have is the ability to work as a team. During this job, you will be working in the office and out in the field, trying to solve problems at the site of the construction. This is where teamwork comes into play the most. You will have to work with other engineers and the construction workers to solve a problem. If you cannot work in a team, then the project will not get done. It is critical to be able to work with other people to solve problems. One huge benefit is the job outlook. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, there were 262,000 jobs in 2010. Also, there will always be a need for civil engineers, as the population is always increasing. No matter how the economy is, there will be a need for civil engineers. Roads will always need fixing, buildings will always be needed, and more houses will certainly be needed to cope with the increasing population. The average salary for a civil engineer is $77,000. That is very high for the average salary of an occupation. The salary of the job plus the job security is very impressive. If you are good at math and complex problems, I would highly recommend this job for you. Also, the work that you will be doing in this field will be helping people tremendously. As you can see in this picture, it is more than just constructing buildings and roads. This picture puts the job into perspective. You wouldn't think that you would have to thank a civil engineer, but as you can see, they are very important. There are branches of civil engineering such as environmental and water resources, which are essential to the population. Without these people, day-to-day life would be much harder. Here are some pictures of some amazing structures that civil engineers have constructed. These are only a few of the structures that civil engineers have been a part of. If you become a civil engineer, you can help work on these amazing structures and make a difference in the world. If this interests you at all, and you are good at math and problem solving, then I highly suggest this job for you. Not only will you have job security and high pay, but you will also be helping people around the world.